Hello, welcome to Missy's Imaginings. If you're coming here for the first time, welcome. If you're coming back, thanks for coming back. Today, I am just ecstatic. I never thought in 100 years that this many people would care to come and see what we're doing. I just thought, you know what, let's just have some fun. And started, doing crafty things or sewing. And so thanks for coming, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I had a note from someone who asked a question on making the tall BJD pants pattern, and it was a good question. The person asked why I started at the edge of the pocket rather than the side seam of the pants. And the reason for that is because I did measure all the way across the fly flap of the pants. And I did that knowing that one of those fly flaps would be folded all the way flush with the center seam, thus reducing the length of the waist. So if you haven't seen that video, you can go back and watch it, and that's the reasoning why I started where I started when I was measuring for the waistband. So you can go check that out. Hopefully that will kind of be an explanation. And then I also mentioned that I always add about an inch to my waistband length so that it will be enough. And oh my word, the sun just went down. Just cut dark. Just a second. There, I opened the blinds. Hopefully that'll be enough light. I can't tell. So anyway, today, as you can see, I'm wearing my the Purple Store shirt. When we went to Seattle, we went and found the Purple Store. Everything's purple, which was fun, so a plug for them. And yeah, it was fun. We went shopping and I got a shirt, so you can check them out online. I put the link in the description. So, the Purple Store. Today I have a couple people I'm going to introduce you to. The resin, they're all, hanging out over there somewhere. But these two are vinyl. And this is an Obitsu 50 centimeter female. And she does not have the face that she came with. I actually bought the Paradox Gretel head for her and did the face up. This is, I don't even know what the brand name is. On the back of his head it says Fairy Lily 2014. So anyway, I thought that he is fun in that his height is comparable to what hers is. I liked his face. He did come with eyes that had, where the white of the eye is, it was actually black, and then some color, which I really didn't want. So I changed out his eyes. This model, a lot of them don't have interchangeable eyes because their head cap doesn't come off, but his actually does. So the head cap comes off, and then you can change out the eyes. So I did. I have seen people talking about these kind of dolls that the head cap doesn't come off, and I guess you could cut it. I don't know. So anyway, I contemplated on making him Naruto. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet, just because I like his little face. So I would just have to put whiskers on it. He'd have blonde hair, and then of course I'd make his outfit. But I'm not sure yet if he'll be Naruto. But anyway, he's a good companion for Gretel here. And I don't really have a name for her yet, so I don't know. But I like the pair of them. And this little guy I found on eBay, I think it was $76. So his price range was good. As compared to a resin of this height, it's going to be a lot more expensive. So anyway, I liked him. He was a good companion for her. She was quite a bit more than that. But she has the magnets in her feet, so she stands on the metal plate, which is really cool. And lots of joints. She has a really pretty sculpt. And let's see, I'll go ahead and take off her wig and show off her face up a little bit. So she has just the blue markings on the side. I have red eyes and red lips. Not for any specific reason, I just like them. I just like the way they look. So, and then long eyelashes. So she was a lot of fun to do. In the video, I'm not going to do the whole process of how to make a basic piece pattern for these two because I've already done that. So you can look at an earlier video on how to draft basic pieces, and I wrap them in saran wrap, then wrap them in tape, then just trim that off and use that to make the basic pieces. So I will be in the process of that, but I want to draft some clothes for them. So that's going to be one of my upcoming projects. So if you have vinyl dolls like this, yeah, those patterns will be forthcoming. I have a lot of things lined up for December. So last year, I kind of put myself in a spot, now I have to do it. I did the 12 days of Christmas. So every couple days, sometimes I went, 4 days, but then I do 2 items. So every couple days, I'm going to be putting something free on the blog. So you can look forward to that, but in the meantime, I have to get things ready for that. So the basic piece pattern sets for these 2 dolls will be coming. There's going to be a new paper doll that's coming, and I've started drafting that doll. I haven't done any clothes yet because I'm still in the drafting stages of the doll. So I'll go ahead and probably draw that out in this video. I haven't decided yet. And then the other project I have is I'm working on some of my doll cases. So I'll go ahead and get the camera ready and show you a little bit about what's going on with those, just to let you know kind of what's going on, what I'm doing. And if I can get the doll finished, maybe I'll go ahead and post her, now too. Okay, so as you can tell, my room is also a workshop, and it's a dive, but I have here one of my doll cases that I'm working on. So this one has, I kind of call them lace-up hinges. Let's see if I can get to where there. So I used grommets or eyelets all down the sides, and then I lace those sides together. The doll case will look like this when it's put together. It is very tall. So here's Eloine for a size comparison. So this doll case will fit the Tonner dolls, the Eloine dolls, and the 4th scale BJDs. It's a little tall for Barbie, obviously. You could put her in there if you want. But in the case, we will have closet rods across the top. There'll be a drawer down here. There'll be several smaller drawers here, shoe shelves here. Then up across the top there will be shelving as well as a closet rod. So that's what my project is. I have this case. So then I also have the marble case and then like a taupe swirl design case. So those are in the making. So I have to get those finished. Then I also have a granite, like a blue granite style, and then the black rose floral style. So those are the 5 cases that I'm working on. So yeah, so those are some of my projects that are coming up. So those are some of my projects coming up, what I'm going to be working on, and what I'll try to get finished. So anyway, if I have a few projects that seem to be kind of smaller, a lot more paper dolls, the reasoning is because I'm busy working on those doll cases, and they take a lot of time. They're very intensive, and the steps have to be done in a certain way. So anyway, I'm not neglecting projects here. They just might be a little bit smaller, not quite as intensive, while I get those finished. So thanks again for coming by. I sure appreciate it, and enjoy the paper doll. Talk to you later. Bye.